What I tell you, for the culture!
Starting the day in the car. We haven't started the day in the car in a long time. It's been a while. I used to start days off in the car almost every video, but now I haven't done that in a while. We're just out here about to drive to the trap house, work on it for a little bit, then go skateboarding. Try to anyway, because it's supposed to be dry out today. Even though it's supposed to be cloudy and cold, it's supposed to be dry. It's Washington, so that in the winter time it's always like an iffy situation because it could rain at any time. But we're out here just about to listen to some new beats that I made the other day. See what's popping off.
This is the shortest distance. Hold me against that wall. Hold me right here. That's 8. I need 8 for in here and 6 in here. But these,
Yeah.
okay, so wait a minute.
What?
That's 12 feet. Hold me against that 2x over there.
Against the wall?
Against the 2x4. 9. They gotta be there. Still need 8 because we've got to run it. This is the shortest direction.
Yeah. You got enough?
Yeah, I think I will.
Plus the one, I thought we had some in here already.
Well, I got a couple down there on the floor.
Oh yeah.
But I like to get enough to do that room and this room, and we'll have to buy some for over there.
Oh, okay.
And that's the only thing.
We're out here in the trap making our own 2x4s to fix the ceiling. That's what we're doing around here. We don't buy 2x4s, we make our own 2x4s. So this is what we're doing, getting stuff done. Don't look like much, but we're doing a lot. So that's what we're doing out here today. Trying to wait for it to dry up a little bit, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
You want to go over there and find a square?
Yeah. The one we use for the shirts, is that okay?
Huh?
The one that we use on the shirts, is that okay?
That aluminum one, you know, the metal one?
Yeah. All right, here we go. Take you people the long ways. It's like a jungle or the forest. We're out here in the nature. You see? I used to have a tree house up in here, and there used to be a fence. There is a fence over there. And the people, I used to be friends with the people. Here, we'll give you a little story. There used to be a tree house here. I don't know, I was in middle school, 9th grade. That era when, you know, I was still doing cool things out here, building my own tree houses. And then there's a family that lived there. They had a brother and sister. And the only reason why I made friends with the brother was to hang out with his sister. That's the truth. It was hilarious. So I didn't really, like, he skated and stuff, but he wasn't that good at it. I think he only tried skateboarding because I was out here skateboarding with the ramps and I had a rail and stuff out here at one time. But I only hung out with him to hang out with his sister. You know, I used to do the schoolyard stuff with her, like hold hands and make out and all that other stuff, but we did it at her house instead of at school. Because at that time, I made a ruckus and I got kicked out of school. So it was 8th grade. 8th grade, because in 9th grade, I never got kicked out of school. 8th grade, I got completely kicked out. Had to go to alternative school. That's that little story about the treehouse and why I hung out there. You know, still doing the same things, but not like hanging out with dudes that hang out with their sisters, but talking about out here doing things. But I'm doing the same things, but with money involved. You know, making stuff, projects, and doing things. There's money involved. We're looking for the square. Right here. So if you don't know what a square is, we're gonna school you on some squareness. Boom. That's a square. Even though that's an L shape, it's called a square. So now, you know. So if somebody says, hey, we need a square, this is what this means. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I don't know why this is turned on back here. Alright, now we're going back to the trap house, or the brick house, the brick squad. Does everything. Trap
I'll show you
lord.
what I need it for.
Garbage. Hey, we got a printer. If you need a printer, we got you on the printer. Bam. That's what we're doing. We need to take this to the garbage dump. It's on the ground. It's in there next to the sawhorses on the ground. It's right there. Let's go find it.
This ain't the one I want, but it'll work.
Which hammer are you looking for?
That other one.
That other one was right over there. Look. You see it? It's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one, right?
That's the one.
That's the one. Bob Vila don't got nothing on us. We're out here doing our own, you know. Bob Vila's taking notes from us. Here's that house. It's a pretty big house. There used to be a strawberry field right here. I'd be running in the strawberry field. And plus, in reality, we own all the way up to over here. Bam. So even I'm right here, we own right here. We own all the way up to here. Bam. A little bit up that way. But if I really wanted to put a fence in, I could put a fence in right about here. Because we own to like right here. I forget, that's the power, that's the marker for the power people to come out. There's lines that run underground here. But right about here is where we own to all the way out here. But the guy was cool. His name was Jim. He rode a Harley. He was a biker. He had the meanest mullet you'll ever seen. This thing of the cleanest, meanest mullet. It was like he was getting old, so it was like his hair was gray like mine, but more gray, and he has a mullet, and he dressed like he was still in like 1988, and he wore cowboy boots, and he drove a Harley, and he had always, didn't matter what time of day it was, he always had dip in his lip. He had the biggest, it was so, his lip was so dipped out. He was cool though, and you couldn't understand a word that he was saying. Like that one character off of King of the Hill, Boomhauer or whatever, not a word. You couldn't understand one word. But that's their house. Used to be a strawberry field back in the day. This is a crazy angle because the way that I have to have my camera. But this is the end of the video. It's the next day. I've been slacking on the things, but we're out here making moves, progress in the trap house. We're getting stuff done. New designs for the movement. Thinking about starting a new, not a new, but just like sweatshirts and t-shirts and hats. That's like, it says the movement, or like the funny thing, I forget what it says, but the tagline that I said when I was yelling last summer at some random people when I was skateboarding, I just used the audio for the intro. But that's what we're doing. If you're brand new to the channel and you're watching this, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get 1,000 before summertime, June. It's a couple months away, but I think we can do it. New possibilities and new things are happening every day, so we're out here doing the right things. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.